Is Linky the easiest and simplest link in bio app? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Anil from marketingautomationfocus.com. Today's video is a sponsored one, so I'm only going to demonstrate the features and try not to comment good or bad, but it may come out naturally, so be it. So on the screen, you see I'm showing my own account of Linky. The spelling of Linky is Linkie, and it's linky.bio. And then you can customize it for whatever page name that you want to give it to. So for now, I have actually two, and I'm going to show you really quick. And so I'm going to show you the user interface, how clean and simple it is, and all the features I'll show you really quick. And then I have another example as well of a link in bio. So the first one is I just created my own with my name. So the slug is Anil. And on your screen, you see that um, it's almost like a preview, but I'm in edit mode. So on the top left, you see there there are actually two of them, like I said, and you can create new. And I'll go into the settings in a little bit. So the first one is the linky.bio/Anil. And top right, you see analytics, preview, save button, and then just the profile icon. And what actually this profile icon is for each Linky that you create, a link in bio page that you create, and when you assign a profile icon or photo, whatever you assign, that is that same image that you'll see on the top right. So just so that's clear. And then very simple user interface. So in the center, you see somewhat of a preview, almost like a preview, and I'm gonna click on preview and show it to you how it's slightly different, meaning it won't show you, the options for editing, which makes sense, and how the page would look like. And certainly you can use the link for your link in bio page, and then you can view as well. So on the top, you have a banner. It's a simple one. There is no image, at least not that I know of. And you simply type a text here, and then you can assign a link that if someone clicks on the banner, then it will track and it will go to that link. One kind of unique feature that I see here is the collect emails. So if you want to collect emails by way of people actually clicking on your bio link in bio page, then you can turn this feature on. You can type in your invitation text, whatever that may be, and then integrations. There's a built-in integration here with Google Spreadsheet. I haven't tried this, but this is certainly very interesting feature that I don't recall seeing in other link in bio apps. They may have it, but I don't use this feature. But it's interesting if it's useful to you. I'm going to cancel out here. So like I said, on the top center, you have your icon or profile image that you want to use, and then the title, which I've used my name. Then it's like a subtitle. You can use whatever, like a tagline, and then there's a bio. I don't have bio yet. You can have a little bit of description. Then there's a button, which in this case I simply used my Facebook page URL for this button, and you can obviously change the button text. Now, the color that you see here, it's very simple. You see on the right side sort of panel, and the panel itself is very simple. There are like three tiles or cards. One is for accent color. This accent color is the same for buttons and for this banner, apparently. So you can change it, but that's the only option. Simple, easy, get going. And then you have a choice of columns, 2 or 3. I'm just simply using 2. which it seems to me 3 columns, I couldn't figure out what that is, but 2 columns is good enough for me. I don't want to make it too big or within the same width. 2 columns is good for me. And I have a couple of cards already. So this particular one is like a URL. So it's like a link. So if I click on, if I wanted to create more, I guess you can create multiple, as many as you want. So the add a website link, that's what I used, and it automatically fetched the featured image as part of this website link. So that's kind of cool. And this is add a social post. This is very interesting. Again, you can have any post, is it yours or somebody else's? If you have a link of a post on from any of these social media platforms, you can paste that URL, and if you want it to redirect it, then you could turn this feature on, and you can paste a custom URL. So when people click on that post card, then it will take them to a custom or redirected URL, right? So that could be useful in some cases, depending on what you want people to do from your Linky Bio page. Okay, so this is kind of really neat feature. I haven't done that, but it's simple enough. Oh, by the way, so going back to this, so you have the third option is to add an embed. So what I did here, for me, I could do another one if I wanted. So I just took my Google Business Profile address or HTML code from Google Maps, and just a quick example, and it just kind of embeds that map, right? So that's what this is, and you can click on Edit Embed, and you can change it to something else if you want. One good thing that I like, again, I didn't mean to say good or bad, but I think it's to me is as a user experience. If I click on paste URL and then I decide now I want to go back, so it's still there. So it's still saved. It didn't change or cleared whatever I had. So I think this feature is an important one to point out. And so you can certainly edit it. And I'm going to just cancel out of here. So I already showed you, the profile image, title, subtitle, bio, a button, and then you can create a whole bunch of cards, 3 main types of cards: link, post, embed, and post has a redirect option as well. Okay. And now let's go. Oh, by the way, so from the side panel, other than the accent color and columns 2 or 3, appearance for your page, I can click on light, and now it shows the light version of it. So it's kind of cool. If you were interested, I sometimes like light, just work while working on bio page. Now let me show you. So from the top, let's just go here, go a little bit top, click on analytics, and I'll just show you. So once you deploy and you have clicks and impressions, it's going to list all of these. So in my case, I was just playing with the Facebook page and the banner, get your marketing done fast. So it tells you that what type of element it is that you're tracking or would like to track. So it automatically lists those with impressions, reach, and then if there were any clicks. So I haven't clicked any of those two. And banner, I didn't use any link as yet, so that won't make any sense. But the analytics will show you for all the clickable elements, or the ones that you could design for clicking, that whether it's a post being redirected or post being simply you're taking them to different posts. So that's very simple, easy, basic stuff that you need to get done with, I would say that 90% of or more. So rather than getting overwhelmed and kind of getting blocked and stopped in your tracks, so to speak, it just gets you going and up and running with that. So now let's go back to the Linky here, and let me show you settings here. So for this page, I have site settings. You can do site title, description, show page in search engines or not, based on your preference. So I had already done my favicon as my icon, and then social image. It gives you a kind of a preview of this image, what it is now, but it's blank right now, so you could have your own image, right? Otherwise, I believe, I haven't tried it, but it will show you the default, which is your profile or name or whatever. But I am not sure on that. And for the uh, domain, you have a free domain, just like linky.bio/slug. If it's available, you'll get that, and then you can, based on your plan, I believe, you can have custom domain or subdomain assigned to it. I have not done that, and subscription just gives you the subscription, what you have for that link in bio that you created, the page that you have created. So I'm gonna get out of here, and let me show you really quick how a different one looks like it. So I was just playing with it. I had another site where I could do this for another um customer or client, and I think it looks really nice and simple. This two column type design looks pretty good. Let me just go, because it wasn't scrolling up, because it was stuck in this view, so then it doesn't scroll. So that's probably by design. And again, you could use these cards to book now. I'm going to show you another feature. When you hover over this link or any type of this card, when you design one, you have choices of different views, and it's very simple. So the leftmost one, where I'm hovering my mouse here, you can see that that one is just simply tiny square, almost like an icon. So if I do this, it just turns into this tiny icon, right? And then I hover over, then this one is like a row, and this one was the default one that has two column type design. I like this one the best, and makes sense that it's by default. Now if you do sort of this vertical thing, it almost turns into like a single column. So I think I like the default one. So that's the feature there. And then I was just playing with it. So I added another card. And you could have, let's say, if you have multiple services, you could do different cards for different services, whether it is, like in this case, it's a massage therapy, uh, having multiple services. So you could have multiple cards for each service. So this uh, is very simple, very fast. You're done designing, you deploy it, and you start measuring your performance of your link in bio. So hope that helps, and comment below if you have any questions or comments or feedback, and what type of videos you would want me to make next. Bye for now.